Hi everyone, this is Dan. We're going to do a quick backpack review. I've owned many packs over the many years I've been hiking. It's not a brag thing, it's just a fact. You try it on, and if it works, great, you use it. If it breaks, you try to fix it or replace it. And over the years, you start collecting packs. Or you collect them, sell them, and trade them. But I wanted to go ahead and do this quick little down and dirty review of these packs I have in front of you. I'm not a small guy. I'm 6 feet. I'm usually around 220 to 240 pounds in weight. Just depends. My weight fluctuates. Just depends on how healthy I want to be. But I've tried all these packs and several more that are not in front of you. I no longer have them, but anyways, on your left is the REI Flash. I think it's a 55 or 50, and then here is a Hyperlight Mountain Gear. I think it's a Wind Rider 3400, and then I have a Z-Packs Arc Haul. I have a Waymark Light 50, and on this side I have the Osprey Exos 58. For some strange reason, several packs that I've owned, the buckles, both the hip and the shoulder strap buckles, like to slip, and I don't know why. I'm very hard. I've been told I'm very hard on my equipment, and I am. For some strange reason, it just, I don't know. Maybe I have packed too much weight in the pack or something. But I really enjoyed using the REI Flash 55. Great pack, but these shoulder straps, for me, they just keep slipping, and they end up by choking me around my neck. They migrate up for some reason. As well as the hip belt buckle here. These tension buckles, they just slip, and so all throughout the day when I'm hiking, I'm constantly adjusting these things, and it just drove me nuts. So this one's on its way out. I'm probably going to offer it for sale. It's got a little rip in the front pocket, which I put a little tape on. But love this pack. Just, I don't know, the hardware is not robust enough or something. Hyperlight Mountain Gear, what can I say? Awesome company, awesome products. Great pack. Love this pack. I hiked through Oregon with this pack. There's a couple things that I don't like about it. I wish the hip belt and the shoulder straps were just a little more cushiony. And I know there's aftermarket things you can put around them and help with that. I'm not getting rid of this pack. This is an excellent backup pack. I love this pack. Can't say enough about it. Couple things. If you're a hiker and you've ever experienced swamp back, there's no ventilation here for the back of your back, and so when you're hiking all day long, you just get sweaty and wet, and the small of your back just stays wet all day unless you take your pack off and dry out. But that's the only thing I didn't like, is all these packs that don't have any airflow. You have to watch out for a bad case of swamp back, and I call it that because your back gets all rashy and pimply and not, just it doesn't like the salt and being wet all day. So love this pack. Z-Packs, what can I say about Z-Packs? Love the company, love their products. Not cheap. None of these packs are cheap, by the way, except for maybe the Flash. Great ultralight pack. Almost too ultralight. If you look, again, the thing I have problem with is the buckle hardware is just too petite, too lightweight. They start to move on me, and so I'm constantly adjusting. I mean, just take a look at this tiny little buckle. I mean, the webbing. I mean, I know it's ultralight pack, but anyways, yeah. I plan on actually fixing this pack now that I have some sewing equipment. I plan on redoing the webbing and keeping the pack because I like the pack. Like I said, great pack. They make them now in the Ultra 200, and so it's even more durable than this ripstop stuff. By the time you end up by adding the pockets and everything, this is a $400 plus pack. Waymark, love the company. This is the Light 50. It's a brand new pack. I've only hiked in it a couple times. Really, really nice pack. Really robust, the buckle, everything. I love it. This is not going with me hiking though. Now this is the Osprey Exos 58. It's a little heavier than I'd like by about half a pound to 3/4 of a pound, but what you get for that heaviness is this wonderful webbing you get in the back. And I absolutely love this airflow through here. Your back stays cool and dry, and I love it. It's an excellent pack. Matter of fact, I would say it's beyond excellent. It allows you to adjust it with this internal stays here. Affordable, not super expensive like these other ones are. Got plenty of room. I want to save a little bit of weight. I could leave the brain home, but I think I'm going to start this hiking year with the brain. So I highly recommend the Exos 58. Excellent pack. Not for everybody. You don't have to collect all packs like this, but if you're a long distance hiker, you're looking for obviously weight and comfortability. It has to work for you. Everybody's different. Everybody's got a different body type, different build. How much weight you're going to put in the pack has a huge thing to do with it. I would be taking this one, Hyperlight Mountain Gear, but you can't overload this pack. You just can't. It doesn't carry big weight well. You can put 45 pounds in it if you like, but you won't be comfortable at all. It'll dig into you. And that's what I found in Oregon on the days that I had to carry 4 or 5 liters of water, and I had, and it just after a while, you're just like, ow, it's starting to dig into you. But like I said, they make some aftermarket things that you can put on these packs. Anyways, I hope this was a little insightful for you on these different packs. There's some great pack manufacturers out there in the last 2, 3, 4 years. And, do your research. Get on Reddit or Facebook and ask people what packs they like, etc. Look at the reviews, and then you can jump in because most of these packs are not cheap. You're north of $300, or you can even be north of $400 for a single pack, and that's a lot of money. Interesting thing though, I do love Waymark so much that I went ahead and ordered the Evolve 38. So that's coming as a 6-week build time right now, and I'm hoping to maybe take that on the trail for several hundred miles, and to do a review of that later this year. But you can't go wrong with Waymark. They're an awesome company. Really like this pack. It's an internally framed pack, carries weight very well, and I'm going to hopefully get the Evolve 38 in pretty soon, which is an Ultra 200 pack, and they had a pre-Christmas sale this last year, and I dropped the hammer on it, but I'm excited to get that pack. Okay, I hope this was insightful. See you along down the trail. Okay, folks. A quick pack addendum. Previous video I shot a few weeks ago,
and I've been trying all kinds of different packs. Just wanted to let you know what I'm finally going with, and that is the Z-Packs Arc Haul Ultra 70. That's right, 70-liter pack. Just got this in a few days ago. I love it. It's an amazing pack. Doesn't look full and like I need 70 liters, but this is actually it ready for an airplane ride out to California. And amazing pack. I highly recommend you look into Z-Packs, the new Arc Haul Ultra line of packs. Really neat upgrades to this pack. Super lightweight as always. It's got the Ultra 200 fabric. Great pack. I talked about getting a Waymark Evolve 38, which I did. It came in. This is it. It's a frameless pack. I can't wait to take it out on trail this summer after I get back. That's the Waymark emblem. I hit it with a Sharpie. A little too loud for me, so I kind of tone things down every once in a while with a Sharpie pen. But again, same fabric, Ultra 200, 38 liter roll top bag. Really neat. It even has load lifters on this thing, and you can even put a padded hip belt on it if you want to. I got the 1-inch webbing on it right now, but you can actually upgrade it to with a padded hip belt. Now, what I thought I was going to go on the trail with was this pack right here. This is the Bonfis Framus 38. Another great pack. None of these packs are cheap, by the way. But this is another Ultra 200 pack. Garage Grown Gear exclusively sells this in North America, I believe, in the United States. Really neat. Load lifters. Really neat ultra light pack. It's got a frame in it. I added some hip belts to it. I had these, so I decided these worked great. But I found out that this pack is narrow. It's long and narrow, and that wasn't going to work for my PCT start. It's got the big mesh front pouch. Great pack. Again, I'm going to keep this pack too and use it. So anyways, quick addendum. Z-Pack is coming through for me. You think the 70 liters would be just incredibly large and wasted space. It's not. The pack, as usual, can collapse right down to as large or as small as you need it. Great pack. So just want you to know this is what I'm going to be starting my through hike with, is the Z-Packs Arc Haul Ultra 70 liter pack. All right, bye for now. Okay, this is some of the gear that I'm going to be taking on trail with me for the 2023 hiking season. We'll do this in a couple parts. I can't get everything in frame. Everything's on the floor and I'm filming down onto the floor, but we'll go through it fairly quickly. For the beginners out there and for the people fairly new to backpacking, you can save some money by going to, obviously you're going to go to REI if you have one available. You've got online retailers. Everybody's online. And then you have Walmart and Costco and Sam's Club and places like that. So if you can get into those places, and over time they're going to offer things very similar to high-end clothing. So it might not be exactly the same item or fabric, but it'll be close, and you can get stuff fairly cheap that functions almost exactly like some of the high-end stuff you'd get online or at REI, etc., Outdoor Research, Columbia, all those places. All right, so I'm going to kind of point and get in the camera view here.
For shoes, I'm a big Ultra and Hoka fan. These are brand new Temps, and I'm going to take these on trail with me. I'm going to be using the Olympus, the Ultra Olympus, highly recommended. Temps are highly recommended. I like a little thicker sole, so I stay away from the Lone Peaks. I had a very bad experience with Lone Peaks in the Sierras and ended up with metatarsalgia, which is a very painful condition, and it got me off trail. I'm going to be hiking with a pair of Darn Toughs, another pair. This one is Duluth. It's not Darn Tough, but it's very similar. And then I also will take a pair of the Injinji trail toe socks. Also, my old-time trusted friend of my snakeskin gaiters, trail runner gaiters. Had these forever. Love these things. Some people don't like hiking with shoe gaiters. It's a 50-50 thing. But you do get junk in your shoe, and you'll have to stop and get it out, especially during certain places you hike. So I'm going to bring these with me. Here's just another thing that's a hassle on trail. Okay, this is going to be my sit pad. It's a really cheap fold-out pad that I cut 3 sections. So instead of having something that big to sit on, I'm taking this with me. It's very flexible, weighs nothing, and basically I can sit down and do crisscross applesauce while I'm sitting on this and be totally up and off the dirt. Trekking poles. Oh, I love these trekking poles. Again, these are not cheap trekking poles. These are the Lecky Makalu FX Carbons, and I love the 3-sectional cable trekking poles. I love the way I can put them together and stow them in my pack and don't have to worry about them. There's no cork on these, so it shouldn't be a problem with deer. Deer on trail love the scent of urine and sweat to go after the salt. So they absolutely love that. The 2 tents that I'm going to be hiking with is the Dan Durston X-Mid 2-Person Pro and also the Z-Pax Duplex. Got tons of miles on the Duplex. Love it. It's a great tent. Dan Durston's tent. Love this too. A little different critter, but it's a little bit better tent actually. It's a little bit roomier. Not as easy to pitch. Almost a little bit of practice, you can pitch this no problem. There's several ways of pitching this tent. So those are the 2 tents I'll be hiking with. With the shoes, I'm going to be hiking with the Snowline Chainsin Trail. These are the light one. They are micro spikes. They're not crampons. Very heavy snow year this year in the Sierras along the PCT. So when I hopefully get into the Sierras this year, I might be upgrading these to a much bigger system. I'll be using the Nemo Tensor Insulated. This is the new one. It's got a bit higher R value. This is I love the Tensor. It's a great pad. This is the regular wide 25 by 72. Great pad. I'll be hiking with my Garmin Mini. My Camp Ultralight Aluminum Ice Pick, or Ice Axe, Ice Axe. And pillows, I got a Z-Pax pillow as well as a, what is it? Here, I'll show it to you. Had this a while. It's the Big Sky Dream Sleeper inflatable pillow. Super ultralight, weighs almost nothing. Very large, as you can see. What you do is you blow this up and then you put your, if you have a neck buff, which I'm going to hike with, you slip it on, and that's how you sleep with it. I wouldn't put my face on this. It's, I would definitely put a cloth. They do make a pillowcase for this on their website. So it's either going to be the Z-Pax or this I'm going to be hiking with. For toiletries, I'm a big fan of these rehydratable pellets as well as dehydrated baby wipes. So all you do is you open up a baby wipes, let them sit out for several weeks. They get real dry and light, and then I go ahead and vacuum seal them, and I actually put a little desiccant gel in there just in case there's any more moisture in there. And then what you do on trail is you treat these like tissue paper. You just make a slit down one side, and you can pull them out one at a time as you need them. And the reason why these are slightly better than these is because these you have to hydrate for them to be usable. This you don't. You can use these dry if you have to clean yourself. That's why I'm taking several of these and packs of these. I've already made several packs of these ready to go, and they'll be in some of my resupply boxes. So you can find these on Amazon. They're very affordable. And again, just get baby wipes and let them dry out and vacuum seal them. Poop kit. You can see I already have a bag in there. I got my Ace of Spades trowel. And this bottle right here is a pee bottle for a man. I'm not a young man anymore, so I have to pee in the middle of the night. And you get yourself a wide bottle, and so you don't have to step out of the tent at night and you know where all the scary things are, and it's cold. And then you wash this the next morning and you're ready to go. It weighs nothing. And then obviously you have to pack out your toiletry, your baby wipes and those kind of cloth things do not degrade on trail. So you need to pack them out. You're supposed to pack out everything anyways. So you get yourself you go to a Walmart, you get yourself these, or Petco or PetSmart, and you get these little doggy bags, and they're actually made for picking up dog waste. And you can't see in them, so you can put your toiletry, used toiletry in here as you pack them out. And these weigh nothing. There's a ton of them in here. So that's my poop kit. Okay, pack cover. This is Osprey large or extra large pack cover. Good chance you're going to get rained on if you're doing a long distance trail. A pack cover helps, but do not rely on it to keep your stuff dry. Always use a pack liner, either one of those Nylofume really loud crunchy bags, which I'm not a big fan of, or you can get a much quieter but a little bit heavier trash compactor bag, and they do the same thing. They'll keep your stuff nice and dry. For water, I'm not taking all of this with me. I'm just showing you as a presentation, but Sawyer, the trusted and true friend of every thru hiker, yeah, they work great. They're backwards, you can flush them backwards and clean them out. They're not 100% though. I've had 2 of these fail on me on trail for no apparent reason. Very strange. I mean, absolutely, the flow through them absolutely stopped. Couldn't fix it. So I'm gonna hike with this and a Knock 2-liter water bag, and obviously you put them together and fill up your water bottles. As backup, I'm definitely taking backup with me. I had some failure on trail years ago, and thank goodness I had a small filter with me. For backup, I am going to take the B3 system, and it's the B3. And very lightweight. This will fail too. I've had this fail on me on trail too. Absolutely tried everything to clean it out with high pressure water and everything, and there's no way. So it had to go in the trash can. So I'm taking both systems with me as backup. I shouldn't have any problem with water on trail this year. There's so much rainfall in California. It's ridiculous. So these systems will be going with me. A Sawyer Knock system and a B3 system. You might argue it's overkill. That's fine. You don't want to be on trail without clean water. Cook system. It's the Toke 750, and inside I have the BRS mini stove or mini flame. People hate them, people love them. I absolutely love them. And then a lighter, a foldable titanium spork. I actually like the long-handled one, but I found that I couldn't put the kit together. I'd always be fumbling trying to find my long-handled spoon. This one works fine. And then a can of gas down below. And so everything fits together in this wonderful little kit, including my spoon. I don't have to worry about where my spoon is on trail or lose it on trail, which people have done. And everything fits together. It's ultralight. Okay, for foot care. Everybody knows about Leukotape. Great product. I love it. Okay. There's a better one, in my opinion, and that's this. This is the Hampton Fala tape. You can get it online. It is a cloth tape, very similar to Leuko, but it's not as aggressive as Leuko. You see the difference, okay? And this can be used as also like a KT tape for muscle and tendon taping. That's how nice this product is. This product saved me when I was hiking through Oregon several years ago, and I love it. It's this again. Leuko works great, but in my opinion, the Hampton Fala tape is a better product. I will not go on trail without one or both of these products. Probably I'm going to exclusively take the Hampton product on trail with me. Just wind it on some lip balm case, a little case like this. Wind a bunch on there, or on your trekking pole, and that way, if you find yourself getting a hot spot or an abrasion or a blister on your feet, you can immediately tape up and save your feet. So I recommend getting the Hampton Fala tape over the Leuko tape. I'm going to be hiking with an ultralight sun umbrella. This is the Six Moons design. Very lightweight. Some people don't need it. Some people say it's unnecessary. Yeah, but if you're being rained on, if you've ever hiked in the rain, which I have all day, you get soaked. I don't care what you're wearing. You could have the best rain, top and bottom, and when you're hiking through rain all day, you're soaked. From your underwear outward, your perspiration and everything doesn't breathe right. Even if you have your pit zips open, it doesn't matter. You're going to get soaked, and this helps. So if you're hiking through the rain, as long as it's not too windy, this doesn't do well in wind, then this is an awesome. And obviously, if the sun's beating down on you, the umbrella is an absolute godsend. And then, of course, this is the hardware that attaches to your pack and for the umbrella. Okay, I'm going to talk about this is Tyvek. Everybody knows what Tyvek is. It is a vapor barrier that's used in the construction industry for building houses and buildings and such. Very, very affordable, very lightweight. You can make several things out of this, including backpacks. So what I've decided to do this year is take this with me on trail as a ground sheet for my tent. But wait, these two tents don't need ground sheets. Well, if you knew the price of those two tents, you would put a ground sheet underneath them to protect them, because both of these tents each are north of $600. So they're very expensive tents. But anyways, you cut yourself out a section, and what I've done is crumpled it up a few times, and it makes it much more pliable, and not so loud. And then if you got the time and patience, you make yourself a hiker PCT sign out of it. Okay? So you put hiker to trail on one, and you put hiker to town on the other side. And that way, when you're out hitchhiking, you can hold this up, and it's much people know what you're doing. And I believe it's 7 feet long. This section of Tyvek is 7 feet long, and it's a Home Depot product. So this will be my ground sheet for this year on the trail. Excuse my reach. Okay. Recommend getting the OpSac odor-proof bags. At least one of the large ones for your food. If you're worried about bears and critters smelling you, you can also buy a smaller one and use this for trash. If you're really paranoid, you put your trash in this one, and then you can insert this one into here and even limit the smell even more. But usually one of these will do it, and highly recommend it. And then here is a Ursac that I hiked in Oregon with. This will not stop bears, and it won't stop beavers, but it will stop chipmunks and squirrels and things like that. It is heavy as bags go, but you can also put your, you'll have your food in this. You'll put it outside your tent somewhere, and at least you'll kind of have some assurance that little critters won't eat your food. So I'm possibly going to take this with me on trail. Not sure. In the same similar vein, I have Z-Pac's food bag. Excuse me, not Z-Pac's, Light AF food bag. So I can put my food in here and hang it on the PCT. I have some slick rope, 50 feet of it, as well as a rucksack. So when I want to hang my food, I'm going to throw it up in a tree. Otherwise, you're kind of putting your food out in the ground somewhere, or hanging it on a low branch. So recommend you take a food hanging system of some sort. All right, so that's it for this section. And then I'm going to reset and continue filming the next section. Here we have part 2 of hiking equipment, hiking clothes mostly anyways. Not all this is coming with me, but I decided to go ahead and talk about it and lay it out. Again, a lot of the stuff I have is high-end, expensive stuff. You don't need to get high-end, expensive stuff to make it work for you. Some of the stuff on front of you is very cheap. Thus, I tell you to go to Walmart or other places like that. You can shop around, and if you know what you're looking for, you can find some very lightweight, capable outer garments and clothes that function the same or very similar to some of the more higher end stuff. Okay, excuse me, I'm going to be in shot again, but let's start with rain jacket. I have 2 very high-end rain jackets here. I have a Montbell Storm Cruiser, and I have an Outdoor Research Helium rain jacket. Both excellent. This one's a heavier option. This is probably the best rain jacket on the market, in my opinion. It's not the lightest, but it is the absolute best. Again, not a cheap piece of equipment. It's like $300. The Outdoor Research Helium, I don't know, you can get it probably for about $150, $160 maybe, or even cheaper if it's on sale. Obviously, you need to go to Montbell to get this product. Either you go to one of their stores or you get it online, probably online. Make sure you get a larger size. So when you have an outer garment, if you're new to backpacking or hiking, if you're going to have an outer protective garment, make sure you get a larger size because you will have clothes underneath. So you want to get a larger size so it'll accommodate the inner thickness of your clothes. This has everything, and it's like a Ferrari of rain jackets, and this is more like a motorcycle, very light, very capable. And then you can go cheap. You can go to Walmart and get yourself a pair, suit of frog togs, ultralight frog togs. Very cheap, not durable, but if you have, repair tape, you just repair tape the heck out of it and, go along your merry way. I'm going to be hiking with a pair of tights. These are very lightweight tights. I don't like the sun on my legs at my age. You want to stay out of the sun at all costs, and I do not like sun screens. They're a chemical nightmare, and that's my take on sunscreens. Don't put them on your skin. Do your own research. So I'll have these tights, and then a pair of shorts, very cheap, very lightweight. Again, I think I got these at Walmart when they brought them in seasonally. There is no underwear inside them. I don't need to. But very cool, lightweight shorts. So these two. And again, if I don't want to hike with the leggings on, I can just hike in the shorts. I'm a big fan of very lightweight layers. So most of this is a layering system, obviously. These are dance pants. I bought them last year, and you can get them on Amazon. And they're literally called dance pants. They come in several sizes. They're unisex, and they're very lightweight, very thin, but they're excellent wind pants and sun pants. And what I've done is, since I'm a 6 foot tall man, I got the largest size they have. It's elastic. See? I don't know if you can see that. They're called body wrappers. Body wrappers, extra large. And they're elastic and they work great. I mean, I can't say enough about them. They're like $22 on Amazon or something like that. Don't quote me on that. And what I did is I took them in the backyard and I sprayed them down with a water repellency spray. So and let them dry. So I added actually some rain resistance to them. So they probably will wet out over time, but it'd probably take a while for these to wet through. And I've already tried these out in cold weather, and really cold weather, right after it snowed on the trail, on the PCT anyways, and these things kept me warm. It's amazing. They weigh very little, and I highly recommend. Montbell actually has a product very similar to this, but it's like $80. So I literally saved myself a lot of money. So get yourself some body wrapper dance pants. Okay, we continue. I'm a big fan of Outdoor Research, OR. This is their Echo Sun Hoodie. It's their lightest sun hoodie they make. Again, these two, the Outdoor Research products are not cheap, but they're awesome. They're really, if you can afford to splurge in this direction. That didn't sound right. Anyway, big fan of this. It does take a little bit of a beating from your backpack, though, I've noticed. And it's a beautiful product. I'll just take it open here so you can see it. And it's a sun hoodie. And it's an absolute beautiful product. But it's very, very sheer and lightweight, which is great. But the shoulders, and it easily snags on brush. So it can take a little bit of a beating when you're hiking through brush with it. But highly recommend. Check out the Outdoor Research Echo Sun Hoodie. The big brother to this is the Outdoor Research Astroman Sun Hoodie. Heavier, thicker, much more robust material, but awesome. Very stretchy, very lightweight, breathes excellent. Again, not cheap, but an excellent product. This is going on trail with me. If you're cold in the mornings, when you get on trail, and you want a little extra warmth, you can put this product on. So these two products, you got the Outdoor Research Echo Sun Hoodie and the Outdoor Research Astroman Sun Hoodie. Excellent products. Another excellent product, incredible product actually, is this wind jacket by it's the Houdini It fits in its own pocket. And it's the Patagonia Houdini. It's not a rain jacket. It is a wind sun jacket. And super lightweight, weighs nothing. I mean, this thing is incredible. Very strong. If you're cold in the mornings, bring this with you, put it on, and when you warm up, you can take it off. The coolest thing about this is the front zipper. And why? Well, what's so cool about a front zipper? Well, that's the wording, cool. Quarter zip and pullovers, it's very hard to regulate your heat as you warm up when you're hiking. This is so awesome. You just unzip it and you can pull it open and regulate your heat if you don't want to take your pack off and continue hiking with this on. So that's what I love about full zip outer garments. They allow you to open them up and regulate your heat much better than pullover garments. Okay, the other product I highly recommend is the Columbia Ridgeline, or Silver Ridge, I can't remember what it's called. Outdoor shirt. This is the 2.0, and bugs can't bite through it. I had the other version, the previous version, and I hiked all the way through buggy South Oregon, and they can't bite through this. So great product. I recommend checking out the Columbia Silver Ridge 2.0, and very robust, very very fast wicking, drying material, sun protection, wind protection, you name it. Cold, it actually keeps you cool in the sun. It's amazing product. Okay, so again, excellent outerwear. This is definitely coming with me on trail. Now, I'm a big fan of Reveiw. They are an ultralight hunting garment company. They make outerwear that's really, really good. This is their Peloton 97 fleece. It is very lightweight, weighs very little. It's very warm, very robust. And its big brother is the Peloton 200 fleece. Almost about twice as heavy, but probably 3 times as warm. They're both hoodies, as you can see. It comes in different colors. I could have got this color in this too, but I kind of thought the camel was cool. The thing about these Reveiw products is, again, they're half zip or quarter zip products. So when you warm up in the morning and you start to get warm, you can't zip this down all the way. I really, really wish that Reveiw would make these products with full zippers, much like the Houdini product here, the Patagonia Houdini. It would be awesome. So this might be coming with me. The Peloton 97. It's a much lighter product rather than the 200. So I highly recommend check out the Reveiw products. Underwear, yeah, two pairs of underwear. Wearing one and have a backup. I've tried many different kinds of hiking sports underwears, and ex officio to all kinds of different products. This year I found this stuff at Walmart, oddly enough. It's called Pair of Thieves, and it comes in a pack of 2. And I'm not kidding you, folks. Go check them out. This product is absolutely amazing. From the band to the feel of the product to the stretchiness, it's butter. It's silk on your skin. It's amazing. So I'm taking these 2 with me. Again, Pair of Thieves. You can get this product at Walmart. Highly recommended. Definitely hiking with that. This is a pair of fleece pants that I might take with me. I'm not sure if I'm taking these with me. I think they're level 4 fleece, as they call them. I'm going to be on trail early, so it's going to be cold. But I'm not sure this will be debated probably all the way until I leave. So get yourself some sleeping clothes, some nice warm sleeping clothes. Outerwear. Big fan of these Outdoor Research finger sun gloves. This part of your hand just absolutely gets fried if you don't hike like this, or you don't have a pair of these. Get yourself, these are not cheap, get yourself a pair of Outdoor Research fingerless. And why fingerless? Well, it's just much easier to handle things, including your recording equipment if you're going to be vlogging or recording on trail. Sunglasses. Get yourself a good pair of sunglasses, not expensive. I'd just go with some cheapies. Get yourself some sunglasses. I'm going to be taking this hat shroud with me by Coolie Bar. And this fits over any baseball cap. And get the extra large if you're a man, the large, extra large. Otherwise, it won't fit around you correctly. And what I did is it comes with a snap in front already, but I added an extra snap up a little higher. And don't be afraid of modifying your garments to make them work for you. So this is a great product by, it's called the Trail, what is this called? Something, the Trail Drape or something. Make sure you get it that looks like this. They have a couple other ones that look like this, and this is the best one. Very lightweight, weighs nothing. Mosquitoes can't bite through it. Get yourself a buff. I'm hiking with a large buff. Dual purpose. This will be also my pillowcase at night. And a headband if you're really going up in elevation and you're really sweating. Otherwise, you soak your hat. And I've had sweat run down my forehead. Again, weighs absolutely nothing, but this can save you from sweat. Cool hat. Got it on Alibaba. Yeah, it's made in China. Surprise, surprise. And it's got this bill that pulls out for extra sun protection. Really neat. Very lightweight. I mean, it's a neat little hat. So these products will be going with me. Get yourself a pair of possum down gloves. I think these are Z-Packs. Very warm, very lightweight. And then these don't work good. These don't work well in rain and wind per se. So what you do is, I bought these years ago. These are REI rain mittens, very lightweight. And you have this on and this on over it, and you're golden. You're good to go. Your hands are warm. These are Gore-Tex. Again, they fold up into nothing, and you got yourself a great system of layering here, even for your hands. Big fan of hiking with a fanny pack. This is a Thru pack product, and yeah, can't say enough about his products. What I did is I modified it. There's a slot here where your cell phone will fit in, but this is like my third fanny pack from him. What I've done is I added a clip with some snaps. And the reason being is because I've had my cell phone fall out of this thing one time on trail, and I had to hike way back and find it. And it's not very nice when you're hiking back along the trail looking for a very valuable piece of equipment that's only this big. So what I did is I created this little drawstring snap to hold this shut while my cell phone's in there, and I can just easily unsnap it. Look into getting a Thru pack. Great product. For booties, for sleeping, get yourself some down sleeping booties. These are Aegis Max. I bought these years ago. Very cheap. They're made in Asia. Nothing wrong with that if you know what you're getting. And they come as a pair. Yeah, highly recommended. Get yourself a pair of these. Down booties for sleeping. You don't walk in these. You don't run in these. These are just for in your sleeping bag or quilt, sleeping quilt. When it's cold at night, your feet are cold, man, nice toasty warm, and it fits in a nice little, it crunches down into nothing. Okay, since I'm going to be going early on trail this year, possibly hiking through a lot of snow, I found these Showers Pass water socks. They're waterproof socks. They're the lightest, thinnest I've found so far. I have others that are much thicker. They're almost like scuba diving booties. These are very thin and very warm. And I've hiked in snow blizzard before with frozen feet and had to stop and put on extra pairs of socks and such. But these right here are definitely worth possibly hiking with. I'm definitely going to take these with me on trail. Again, showers pass. These types of products are not cheap, but they're well worth it. Found this online. It's a little face shield for skiers, and it wraps around the head. It looks like I'm going to rob a place, but it's not. It wraps around the head, and it protects your face from cold. But it's so lightweight. It's like foam. It's really neat product. And what I'm going to use this for is, possibly sleeping in. I've slept through some really cold nights where I've been woken up with a frozen face, even with a beanie on and everything. But again, it weighs nothing. So I'm taking this with me in conjunction with this. This is a lightweight fleece balaclava with a drawstring. And so again, it crunches down, weighs very little. So with these two together, I'll absolutely be protected from any cold. Okay, so we're gonna do one more presentation. This isn't everything. I'm not taking all of this with me, but I thought I would show you some of the products that are great to investigate and possibly own. Okay, round 3. This is more of the stuff I'd have in my DD bag and my electronics bag. I've gotten much closer to the products with the camera here. Not all this stuff's coming with me. A lot of it is. I'm a electronics geek, so I like having electronics on trail, which adds weight and takes up room. But hike your own hike, right? Okay. Cool thing about looking around for alternatives, cheaper alternatives, is you can buy the very expensive, very lightweight Dyneema bags. Okay, and if they're taped, they're water resistant. Hyperlight, you can get great bags that last a long time. But don't kid yourself. You can get a fairly good alternative that's not watertight, but it's a produce bag made out of mesh. You can get these at your store if you have a Trader Joe's near you. A lot of the grocery stores carry this, and all I've done is add a cord lock to it. That's it. And I mean, they weigh nothing. They're great for organizing your stuff. Get yourself a produce mesh bag. And they come in different sizes. This is a great, cheap, ultralight hack. It's probably not going to last as long as one of these, but I've been using these for years. Just add a cord lock to it, and you can put your clothes and whatnot in it. So we continue with our smaller stuff. I am taking a pack towel with me to dry off on trail. This is a product by Pack Towel. I think it's their large, not sure. Very lightweight, drying your wet carcass. Okay, the small stuff. Let's go through it real quick. Some Band-Aids. 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I'm going to carry an extra spare sports water bottle top. Body Glide. Can't stress enough how important a anti-chafing product is. Excellent. Very small. It weighs a little bit, but definitely needed. Since I'm going to be on trail, I'm sleeping with other noisy, loud hikers. I'm taking some earplugs with me. Extra Sawyer ring here for the seal. It's a gasket. Taking an extra one in case I lose one. These are compressed body towels. They're much like the toiletry compressed towel, but this is a much larger one. I'm taking maybe one of these with me. This is good. Once you rehydrate it, you can wash your body with. It's much larger than the other ones. Pair of nail clippers. Yeah, definitely taking that. Toothbrush.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, toothbrush. What's the big deal about a toothbrush? Ah, but do you have one of these toothbrushes? Well, what are you waiting for? Show us. Okay. This one is a special toothbrush. Here's the product. Go get yourself this toothbrush. It's extra, extra soft. And it's literally like a massage in your mouth. It is a great product. Comes in a case of several of them. They're very affordable. Go on Amazon. It's called Easy Honor Extra Soft Toothbrush Set. Go get yourself. And it's very lightweight. I mean, the bristles on your gums and in your teeth are amazing. So highly recommended. I'm hiking with this. This is just a little bristle protector. They have several of them on the market. This is a very lightweight, cheap plastic one. I don't expect it to last, but if it breaks, I'm just going to put tape over it and give it a new hinge. But it stops your toothbrush from being smashed. Real quick, small tube of toothpaste. This is an actual brush that's been cut down. It's one of those ones that slip through your finger, and I cut about half of it off. And so you can, do this over your head and have some type of semblance of a brush. Once you cut it down like this, it is very lightweight. It weighs almost nothing, and it feels really nice. So this is my brush. These two products, I might take and repackage these into a smaller container and take about half of it. This is athlete's foot and triple antibiotic cream. I won't go on trail without this type of product. These are the smallest tubes I could find, but it's still too much. I still really need only about half of this. These three medicines I'll always take: Benadryl, Imodium for any type of diarrhea, Benadryl for any type of allergic reaction, and vitamin I. You know what that is. I'll always have these three with me. I'm foregoing any kind of knife, but what I did find was this cool product: mini disposable scalpels, and you can buy this on Amazon. And it's a tiny little knife that weighs nothing. It's really neat. I'm going to be taking this with in my ditty bag. I used to actually carry a neck knife that was much larger and heavier, but I'm shedding some weight. I'll probably be taking one or two of these with me. So check this cool little product out. Tiny little Bic lighter, the smallest one. A little handmade sewing kit, basically one needle with extra tough thread and a bobby pin. And this I made myself and wound it up, and it weighs nothing in case I need to sew buttons or something back on. A ultralight hiking wallet, Chums. You can get this at REI, and taking that. Lip balm, and this is an example of where you would wrap your sports tape on. So you can do it on your trekking pole, or you can do it around a tiny little round form like this. Again, I highly recommend the Hampton Fala tape. This is just another type of lip balm. I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. Again, ditty bag stuff. This is a Dyneema tape, repair tape for Dyneema tents. I'll probably cut a section of this off and take it with me in case I get a hole in my tent. And you can repair it with this Dyneema repair tape. The other products I recommend is Tenacious Tape Repair Tape. And it's this. This is just more of this. Obviously, you don't need that. Just cut out a section you're going to take. And this also comes in circles, if you like the circles better. So this is good for pretty much any kind of repair, except probably for your blow-up pad, your sleeping pad. But you can put this on any of your clothes, things like that.
There's several on the market. Here's another product by Kenyon. It's called Clear K-Tape. This is touted for an all universal repair product. Again, very affordable. It's under $5 for this product. So get yourself a little kit together with this stuff in it. Can't go wrong with Sea to Summit head net. This little thing will save you from the bloodthirsty insects when they decide to come around. Throw it over your hat and you're good to go. I'll be hiking with this. Power core. This is the Night Core NB2000. They make a 1000, which is 10,000 milliamp hour. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour. And the cool thing about this is it'll charge at 40 watts, which is pretty good. And multiple devices can be charged at once. And I'm going to pair a fairly high-end charger with it. This is the Anker Nano 2 45 watt charger. And this will charge this up pretty quick. Again, these are all USB-C products. So this will be coming with me. And I have electronics bag with various cables and adapters for USB-C and so on. You take whatever you need to connect your stuff up. The Night Core NU25. Here's the original one. Here's the new one. This one's supposed to be brighter by about 50 lumens. But honestly, after using both of these, I've had this one for, this is the tried and true one. This is a lot more complex. This is actually a little harder to use, believe it or not. So I went ahead and made this little lightweight cord myself. It's a lightweight band hack that has a cord lock on it and everything. It's very easy to make. So, but the new one comes that way. This is actually comes from the manufacturer with this new cord on it. But yeah, I'm not sure if I like this. I mean, it's got the same great light and everything, red and bright white, but the buttons and the mode is this one's simple. One button for one light and one button for the other. But definitely, probably going to take this one. I'm not sure about this one yet. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the ditty bag. These are all my ditties. Yeah, you take what you need to hike with you. Not all this is coming with me. I'm going to try to narrow it down even more as I get closer to launch time. But do yourself a favor. Go investigate some of the things that I've just shown you, and you might benefit from it. All right, what you see before you are two sleep systems, actually just the sleeping quilts. I'm a big fan of ZenBivy. If you don't know what ZenBivy is, go check them out. They make a nice sleep system where you have a sheet on your blow-up pad as well as the quilt that attaches to it. And great product. Matter of fact, it's such a great product, I own several of these. Not the lightest, but the product comes with a sheet. And this will go over an oval or a square-shaped 72-inch or 77-inch pad and 25-inch wide. You have to, if you want it narrower, you have to buy, I believe there's a narrower sheet option. And the cool thing about this is it comes with this head part that will hold your pillow in your head under. And it comes in different temperature ratings. This is I believe, the 25-degree system. It comes in a 10-degree system too. It comes in regular and light bed. The regular has zippers, and the light version, the ZenBivy light version, has these hooks. Great product. they also sell, you can just buy this by itself. And if you know someone who can sew, you can take your existing quilt and match up the hooks. You would alter your quilt though, if you don't have a Zen Baby quilt. So excellent product. I don't get, I'm not affiliated. I don't get paid for this endorsement, but I'm just passing on what I think is a great product. The other thing about this is this is the lighter system. It's totally doable, packs down great, but it's not exactly like a 10 degree or a 0 degree quilt. You'd have to really wear some warm clothes if it got cold, which I've done. This is a 25 degree. I also have the 10 degree version of this, and it's considerably heavier. It's much warmer though, but it's I believe they use an 800 fill. This product would be amazing if they would offer a 900 fill option. It would be a lot more expensive, but if you're a serious long distance hiker, you know, I think it would be worth going that direction. The other, so this might be coming with me on trail this year. The other thing that I absolutely love is this product here. If you don't know Katabatic gear, look them up. They make some amazing products. Katabatic gear. And this is their 22 degree flex. And it's 900 fill. And you can see the difference immediately from an 800 to a 900 fill product. This is a flex quilt, which means it's a proper quilt, but it also allows you to unzip the whole thing and just turn it into a blanket. So you can actually unzip everything and unsnap everything. And what you have, if it's very warm out, you have basically a very warm blanket. So that's the reason why it's called the flex quilt. It gives you the flexibility. This is a high-end product. It's not cheap, but it should last forever if you take care of it. It is super well made. This is the product I'm most likely going to take with me in the start of this hiking year, because I'm starting early and it's going to be cold on trail. So if it gets warm and I want to send this home and get something much lighter, maybe lighter and thinner, so be it. Or I just might go all the way with this product here. Yeah, this is the Flex 22. It's wide. It's 6'6". So it's the reason why I want a longer quilt is because, especially one that doesn't have any way of keeping your head warm. It's not a mummy bag. It's not a sleeping bag. So what I do is I pull this thing up over my head on super cold nights. And that's why I got the longer one. But it's a 900 fill power, 16.8 ounces of 900 fill. Oh man, super warms. Can't say enough about Katabatic. So this one most likely is going to come with me. I'm not going to use the bag it comes with. I'm going to stuff it in a large Z-Packs Dyneema bag. This is a water-resistant bag with a roll top. I believe I can stuff this giant giant quilt in this bag and put it in the bottom of my pack. I believe it'll all squish down and fit. So this will keep the bag from getting wet, and as well as I am going to use a pack liner, because this is your last line of survival. If your sleeping clothes and your quilt gets soaked and you're up in elevation, it gets cold. For one, you're not going to sleep that night. You're going to shiver all night, and if it's cold enough, yeah, you could perish if the temperatures stay cold long enough and all your stuff's wet. So, can't highly recommend enough to make sure you use a pack liner to keep your most valuable stuff dry.
This is how you survive the cold nights. Okay, yeah, those are the two products. Zenbivy and the Catabatic. Okay, what you see in front of you is the king of all puffy jackets, in my opinion. Or at least the king of all the warm ones, other than if you were going to go to Everest or something. For hiking, for long distance hiking, etc. This is the Cumulus Mount Light. It is a 900 fill puffy. Now, Cumulus is a Polish company, so all of their products come out of Poland. This is the warmest jacket I own. It is amazing. Super well made. 900 fill. Can't say enough about this thing because I'm starting early on a trail and it's going to be cold. Yeah, all the other jackets I own, this one puts to shame as in the warmth department. Not a cheap product, but you get what you pay for, right? Just about $300, like $299. It's the company is Cumulus. It's Cumulus, and I got the extra large jacket. Thank goodness I got the largest side they have, because this fits me perfectly. And the cool thing about it has double zippers. What are double zippers good for? Well, you zip the double at the base, and then you can come up with this one, close, and if you need more room at the waist, you can unzip the waist and it flares open while you still have the jacket zipped up. So the double zippers really are amazing when it comes to this jacket. Yeah, 900 fill, very lightweight. You can scrunch down real small, and probably this is the lightest, warmest product on the market. Check this thing out. This is coming with me on trails. Cumulus Mount Light, Monuntlighte, I think, Mount Light. Yeah, take a look at the product. Go look them up on the web.